Morning everyone, and this morning I would like to focus on the energy markets and if there is any hope. I'm not going to talk about what's caused the crisis, who's to blame, bonuses or any of that, because it's been done to death and I'm sure it'll be continued to be done to death until we're through this very, very dark patch. So hope, is there any basically? Well, in the short term, price action would suggest that there isn't, and if we look at the supply side, it looks pretty desperate. Things were already bad, and then this hot weather has only made it a lot worse. There's a small chance that Vlad could turn the taps back on, but I think we all probably agree it's more likely that he actually turns them off completely. Things aren't going well for him, and it doesn't look likely that he's going to do Europe any favours in the short term. So that looks pretty bad. Demand side, I think it's a bit different. I've got no idea what people have got in their models for demand destruction for this winter, but I've also got no idea how they can be coming up with figures because this is a completely unprecedented situation. I know if it was me, if I had the choice between heating a house and feeding my family, I know what I'd be doing. I'd be sticking on a couple of extra jumpers and a Coke to watch I'm a Celebrity and actually eating. And it's not just people at the lower end of the income scale it's going to be affecting, it's going to be everyone. I'm sure there's going to be Argas, hot tubs, underfloor heating everywhere getting mothballed, and because people just won't use it. So I think demand destruction is going to be absolutely huge. That's purely a gut feel and from no information whatsoever. But I just don't see how people are coming up with the numbers at the moment, and I think it's going to be massive. So there's demand, might help us a little bit. And what else have we got? Well, we've got blind hope. We can do rain dances, and we can really pray that it's a warm winter, because that's what we need. They're the two things that are going to get us through this in the short term. Medium to longer term, I think personally it's a bit different. Everyone talked a good game with net zero, but while ever cheap gas was around, it was easy to talk about it, but it was also very easy to just take cheap gas. And now gas isn't cheap anymore. Price action must dictate that there are other options available now that previously weren't. And I'm sure there's things that we haven't even I haven't even thought about yet that might now be a possibility. And the pandemic is my other kind of ray of hope. It showed us that when the world's backs are against the wall like it was, that all the clever people, all the scientists out there came up with something a lot quicker than any of thought was possible in absolute record time. And that must be happening with energy now, because we're in a very similar situation. So there it is. I actually think and hope that much sooner than maybe is being predicted at the moment, that will not only have an answer to the energy crisis, but that will hopefully be a double whammy of an answer to the climate crisis as well. And that is based purely on gut feel and conjecture with no scientific evidence whatsoever. And if you're sat in a nuclear bunker with me in a couple of years' time, please feel free to show me this video and smash me around the head. Have a good weekend, everyone. Cheers. Bye.